Hi y'all, I'm Laura Lang, the Math Chick, and I'm convinced that you can do the math you need to make your life easier and better. I'm here today to talk to you about one item on my 10-point math manifesto. So tell me the truth, when you see a math problem, do your hands get all sweaty? Does your heart start to beat a little bit faster? Does your brain shut down or start running in the other direction? If so, you might very well have math anxiety. So math anxiety is when fear or nervousness gets in the way of doing or learning math. It's that getting in the way part that really matters. In fact, math anxiety means that students might draw a complete blank when they're asked to answer a math problem or they're completing a math test. And that in turn causes more math anxiety. What an awful cycle. In other words, math anxiety can keep us from doing and learning math, and that's a big problem. But look on the bright side. At least now we're certain that math anxiety exists. For a long while, some teachers and some other mathy types didn't really believe that a person could be anxious about math. But now we know a thing or two about math anxiety. First, it's very real. And second, it can be very detrimental. Math anxiety can prevent a kid from engaging in class and learning the material. And as a result, this kid can get farther and farther behind. The very worst part is that math anxiety can crush a person's confidence. And it's not just about kids. For us adults, math anxiety can prevent us from doing the math that we need to make smart financial decisions. Have you ever totally given up on checking the accuracy of your credit card statement or figuring out if you can afford a monthly car payment? But here's the good news. You and your kids can overcome your math anxiety. You can even prevent your child from getting math anxiety to begin with. Here are a few ideas. Allow for failure. You and your kids, if you have them, need to realize that when you're learning math, getting the right answer from the start is probably not going to happen. And that is okay. Focus on the process and expect the learning to take a little while. Another thing you can do is find resources that really work for you. Do you like videos that show a step-by-step process? There are hundreds of them on the internet. Need to do problem after problem for practice? Get out those worksheets. Want someone to talk to? Find a friend who can help you out. And the same goes for your kids. We're all unique people with unique learning styles. And there's much more advice in a free resource I created just for you. It's called Multiplying Your Math Moxie, a painless guide to overcoming math anxiety. Just visit www.mathforgrownups.com and sign up in the bright yellow box. And while you're there, share your ideas with me. You really can overcome your math anxiety. And of course, don't forget to tweet about this video using the hashtag #MathAnxiety. Until next time, remember that math doesn't have to be your BFF, but you can learn to get along in public. Do you have your very own copies of Math for Grown-Ups and Math for Writers? Visit www.mathforgrownups.com and click on books. What's stopping you?